Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. As a man, here's why it's so important to have your own space. And the more of, quote unquote, your own space, your own territory that you can establish, the better off you will be. Now, of course, it does require, you learn as you go, but understand this. When you're a kid, you might not understand why your parents look out of the window, get nosy about what the neighbors got going, tell people get out the yard, stay off my, this part of my yard, don't lean on my car, that type of thing. Because what you establish in your space, you got to enforce it. And anybody who can't follow your rules in your space, they need to go find another space. This is very important. When you don't have your own space, you're living by the rules and you're living by the rules and you're going by somebody else's pace, somebody else's tempo, somebody else's vision, and whatever you have going is limited, and you have to do that out of respect. But that limits you as a man to some degree. Now, granted, while you're young, you need somebody else's structure. And if you need somebody else's structure, or if it's to your advantage to use someone else's structure, i.e. staying at your parents' house until you in your mid-20s or something like that, because they're allowing you, I got a mosquito in here, doggone it, because they're allowing you to build. They're allowing you to build a nest egg. They're allowing you to get your savings in order. They're about to buy you a starter home, or maybe they have it already, but they're still letting you learn certain things about home ownership. They're letting you put money on the stock market. They want you to, they want to make sure you have a vehicle that's paid off in cash and a certain amount of cash and credit before you leave. That's a good thing. But once you've established what it is that you have going, or maybe you don't have those advantages in life, hey, you need to be able to think. You need peace. You need to be able to trust what's going on around you. It needs to incorporate into your plan of action in life. So if you got people in your space, in your domain, just doing what they want to do, they can ruin your domain. If you got kids, they can't do what they want to do. You have to learn leadership, and you have to lead, and you have to establish boundaries and structure. If you got a woman in your life, it's very important. Man, look, you live how you want to live. But it's a bad idea for you to be moving up in some chick house so she can tell you what you can't do. You establish your own space and you live how you need to live. It ain't because women are evil. We need them. That's what God put them here for. But you don't need to be following up behind no woman. You need to be establishing your own. She comes into your space, you don't need to be negotiating the rules in your house. If she got her own and she got her own rules and ways of doing things, okay. Whenever she get ready, she can go back to her own. If she wants to get on your program, okay, well, then you whatever it is you desire. See, you got to follow your vision. You can't be diverting your vision and going in other directions. You need to go where you need to go. And anybody who would like to accompany you there or assist you there, that's what you do. Now, concerning the work that you do, it is important that you find you need to have 3 ways to make money. One of which needs to be some type of corporate structure. It don't have to be big. It just needs to be yours. And then one of those other ways that you generate revenue, people don't need to know about, because jokers will try to ruin your opportunities. They will call ahead. If they know you got a deal going or a new job going, don't be telling everybody everything about you, because you just got some people that will get obsessed with you and try to ruin you. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who thinks that's a negative outlook. I done lived it. And the better you're doing, the harder some people will try. That's why you also got to get around circles of people who have something to lose. Don't be hanging around jokers who ain't got nothing to lose. They have no problem making you lose everything. Or when you start getting to a certain point, they start trying to pull you down and see how they can ruin you. I've lived this already. Been through it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the tail kicking for it, learned valuable lessons that you can't learn in a classroom behind that. Establish as much of your own, everything, as you can. Yesterday we talked about protecting what's yours. Now we're talking about making sure that you establish rules, boundaries, and structure for what's yours. And when it's yours, because see, once it's yours, that means you worked for it. It took a piece of you to get it. So anybody who can't follow your structure and what you had to work to get, hey, they got to go, man. You establish your system for how long you gonna put up with whatever you gonna put up with. But when jokers can't follow your rules, they gotta ride out. You establish it well. You make sure that it has a good structure behind it. You make sure that you're not gonna lose it. You can defend it. You can finance it, all of that. But you cannot have people trying to do what they want to do in your space. If they want to do what they want to do, they need to go to their space. Definitely share this with some men, because I know there's some men out there who are being too nice about their space and being too nice about what they've established and trying to negotiate with people and trying to go 50-50. No, you need to have your own. Establish yourself. Pay your own bills. Have your own place. Have your own vehicle. Have your own way to make money. Have your own skill set. Have your own tools. Have your own truck. Have your own trailer. You don't need to be trying to ask people for stuff and borrow stuff. You need your own. Share this content. Comment in the comment section below. Hit that like button. You're welcome to subscribe. And as always, never lose the will to win. Never lose the will to survive.